Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me. This is your host, I.D. Jester. As you can see, we are looking at Action PC Hockey. This is the 2015 edition of the game. Actually, we're going to be replaying a game from 2009-2010, but this is the 2015 edition, and this is kind of why I'm bringing this to you today, is because they have announced that they are releasing the 2016 edition of Action PC Hockey. Of course, you can find all the information at www.dksports.com/hockey. So you can see with the 2016 edition, if you order now or before August 30th, so a few more days from now, you're going to get an extra 10% discount on your game packages. The projected release is September 8th, so it has not officially arrived yet, but they're projecting early September, a couple weeks from now, that the game will be finished and be able to be downloaded. Of course, you can pre-order and buy it now, and here's some of the features that come in the 2016 edition. So it's the biggest game package ever. Includes multiple seasons, and a new set of the 24 grade teams, and the deluxe package. If you order the deluxe, you also are going to be receiving the 2002-2003 NHL season. They have a new period recap score box that comes up. You can kind of see some of these things we're talking about over here. Expanded encyclopedia functions, new player photo assignment tools, new player form usage tabs. They actually now have home and road team uniforms, expanded injury system, expanded fight system, improved computer coaching, new play-by-play with includes additional details and passes, hits, fatigue, fights, improved vintage season replay results. So they've adjusted some things for past seasons, how they called different lines and player usage, and much, much more. So you can find out, here's some information about the different packages. If you've already owned Action PC Hockey, you can get $5 off by using their special code there. But the deluxe game package, only $44. Don't forget, that's you're going to get an extra 10% off of that if you order by the 30th of August. It's going to include the complete 2015 Action PC Hockey game, the 15-16 Pro Season, the 2003-2003 Pro Season, and of course the 1967-68, and of course 24 champions from the past. Here's the information on the deluxe game package. So if you haven't ordered any DK Sports hockey games in a while, this might be a good package for you. Includes the game, a whole bunch of different seasons. Of course, you can just get the basic package. Here are the new 24 championship teams of the past. This includes all of the playoff teams from the 2015-2016 season, the 2005-2006, 97-98, 85-86, 75-76, and 69-70. So, of course, you can check out all that information on their website. I just thought I would let people know and give you guys a go and see what's included in the 2015 edition. So hopefully, with all the editions, it'll just keep getting better and better. So you can see we're simulating a game from the 2009-2010 hockey season. This is Florida versus Chicago. I should mention that I have added player photos and logos for each of the teams. It's not something that comes standard in the game, but you can download those for free off the internet. There's several different packages you can get with different player photos different team logos. And actually this logo here for the ice is something you can download as well. So let's go ahead and give you some gameplay here and show you what it's like. So obviously you can choose all your different lines, you can set them all up ahead of time. You can actually get in and do all kinds of interesting things. You can set up your strategies here. Let's take a look at this real quick. So here's your different strategies. So you can have a balanced offense, you can emphasize a point, and really nice, it kind of tells you if you're not sure what this means. It kind of tells you kind of an overview. You can have a cycle, you can have a defensive balance. You can choose to either dump and chase after the puck, or you can skate and pass it into the different zone. You can adjust this up and down. A number of forecheckers you're going to use, the penalty kills, defensive zones. You're going to collapse to the net, which I think we will actually do. And on the penalty kill, do you want to keep it closer to the net and cover the net, or cover the shots from the outside? And how aggressive you're going to be on even strength. We'll be slightly more aggressive there. So we have a slightly higher chance of scoring, but of course higher potential turnovers. And then also, when you want to pull your goalie, we're going to pull him with minute and 30 left there, trailing by 1. And if we're trailing by 2, we're going to go up to minute and 50 seconds there. If you decide to let the computer coach your game for you, you can see all kinds of adjustments you can do there. And of course, adjustments you can make in the third period, under 5 minutes, under 10 minutes. If we're losing by 2, how aggressive we want to be, how much forechecking. Under 15 minutes left, if we're going to increase our forechecking aggressiveness if we're trailing by 2. And of course some other options down here. Here's your different line strategies, so you can adjust who is going to be on your number 1 line, your number 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines, your power plays, your penalty kills, how balanced you're going to be with them, how many forecheckers. So you can see our number 1 line, we're going to have 2 forecheckers. And with our second, third, and fourth lines, we're going to have 1 or 2. Shadow strategies, so you can choose different players to kind of shadow if you think that they're going to have an advantage against you. So of course, we'll just go ahead and save that, and lots of detailed information. We'll go ahead and hide that, and now we choose down here in the bottom left-hand corner what we're looking at for different lines. And of course, since we're the home team, actually, the opponent's going to choose first, so we can kind of mix and match our lines to match them. If we were on the road, we would see nothing but just dashes here until we make our choices, because they would do the same to us. Once we have chosen our lines, our goalies and everything, we're going to basically decide how we're going to play the play out. Either balanced strategy, safe, aggressive, or just a clear. And you can get to different things here through this little menu down here. Of course, you can get your strategies, which we just looked at. You can look at the kind of play-by-play, which is nothing in there right now. We can call it timeout, which will give us timeout will give some players some rest. You see, this is kind of their effectiveness. Everybody starts the game obviously with 100%, but as the line is out there and skating around and doing everything, it'll go down to 95, 90, 85. So you want to make sure you keep adjusting your lines. You can have it auto line, so the computer will decide which lines to bring out. I'm going to turn that off. What else do we have here? Here's the box score. Obviously nothing in it right now. So let's go ahead and just get started here, so we can get some information inside of all of these fancy dancy boxes. So it looks like we won the face-off, but offsides for us here. Well, let's start again. Taves wins the puck, but is cleared out to the neutral zone. Chicago brings it back in, and you can see Taves to Sharp to Hossa. Hossa is going to shoot it. So it looks like it's an outside shot. So there's basically 4 different color of shots. So you have a red shot, which is a low scoring chance. It's kind of on the outside. You have a yellow, which is kind of a medium chance to score. And that's usually kind of closer in. Then you have a green chance, which are really good opportunities. And then finally there's blue, and blue you usually get like if you got a rebound or a breakaway or something like that. And these are really, really good scoring chances. So based upon your strategies, your players' stats, everything come into play, it'll calculate your chance of actually scoring a goal here. You see we shot it, and it was actually blocked by Vakun there and given up a rebound before to grab the puck, and Leopold takes it across the line, coming in offsides, so time to replace our players. You can see over here that our players Sharp, Toes, and Hossa there, you can see they're down in the 80s now, so it's time to give a new line out there. So all we have to do is click on line number 2, and we'll bring in defensive pair number 2 as well. And again, we can adjust we'll play it safe this time. Bolin wins the face-off, over to Campbell, passes it to Kane. Kane's got a yellow shot, so this is kind of not a great scoring chance, but he's got a okay chance. Ooh, wide of the post. And Florida's now in possession of it. They skated it in, but Chicago takes it back. And Campbell is going to take a slap shot. And even though it's a outside shot, because he's a defenseman, defensemen are used to shooting these long-range shots, so he'll have a better chance than somebody else at long range. So you can see it's a yellow. Another save by Vakun. But Florida got the puck, but immediately was taken back by Chicago. So it's all Chicago early in the game here. The game will automatically keep track of time. So you can see there's 17:27. This is ice. This is the quality of the ice, and this will degrade as the period goes on. It'll make passing a little bit harder. And also the shots. So Florida has 0 shots on goal, and Chicago has 2 right now. Let's see if we can make that 3 as Billiard is winding up for a slap shot. Nope, it's blocked in front. But now we have a special play that's come up. So after the puck was blocked, we now have a chance. In this case, we have Brian Campbell here, kind of on the outside, and you can see where all the different players are, and they rate each of them with little stars based upon what quality chance they have of possibly scoring. So you can see only 1 star is not going to give us much chance. So we can either take a shot with Campbell on the outside, and that's what these numbers represent. The first number is an inside shot. The second number is an outside shot. So you can see Campbell's much better outside shooter than inside. And we can try to pass it to someone else. So we can try to pass it over to Har Marceau and see if he can get a better shot. We can just dump it in the corner and kind of play around and see if we can get a better possession with it, or we can retreat. Here's our potential down here, just our kind of potential of the play, how good of a chance it is. This is our offensive stats right now, 5.8. Our defense is 4.5, and our forechecking is 2. And you can see that information kind of listed over here as well. So it takes all the different players and their stats and combines them. So we have 5.8 in our offense, 5.4 in passing, 4.2 in scoring on the inside, 3.6 scoring outside. Our defense is 6.3. You see Florida's defense is only 4.5. You can kind of compare stats back and forth. So we have a much better chance of getting an offense now. We got 5.8. They only have 4.7. So I like to just think of these as 58 and 47. So we're doing much better than they are at this point. But they have a much better goalie than we have, as a matter of fact. Niemi here is only rated as a 6.8, while Vacuum is rated as 8.3. So it's going to be hard to score because they have such a good goalie, but hopefully we can do that. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to try and pass it over and see if we get a better chance here. So we did end up getting a pass, and sometimes you'll get a pass and then things will happen, but in this case another play come up for us, so that's pretty good. So right now we have Bullard, our center, right here. If we can get the puck over to him, we're going to have to get around a couple defensemen there. Right defenseman Dennis Settelberg and left defenseman Brian McCabe. Too bad Patrick Kane, he's going in to screen. If we would have been able to get a pass over to him, he might have a really good scoring chance. But in this case, we are going to try and pass it over to Bullard and see if we can squeeze it in there. But nope. I've done a lot of talking. The game really plays a lot faster than what I'm doing. I'm kind of just explaining things because I'm not sure how many people out there are familiar with this game. So I'm just kind of showing you the ropes, so to say. So now you can see we've been hit off the puck, and now Florida has the puck. So you can see here, these players have been out on the ice for a long time. It's now time to get some new players. You can see line changes, and we'll hit continue here. Of course, that changes all of our stats here, and of course it'll change Florida's stats as well. And you can see both teams are now changing on the fly. That's what these little L buttons represent here. Florida has its own zone and actually cleared it out to the neutral zone. So we picked it up in the neutral zone here. Now we get to start a play. So before we decide what we want to do, we can check over our stats or whatever. But mostly you kind of get in the flow of what's going on in the game when you're not sitting here trying to explain everything. So we're going to skate it in. Madden has it, and he's right here next to the goal too. So we got actually a really good opportunity here. We have Bufflin here on the outside has got 3 stars. We have right wing Verstag in the middle here, and we have left wing Ladd in the middle there. So we've got several good quality chances. We just need to make sure we can get him the puck. We're going to try and send it over to Chris Verstag there and see if he can get a shot. So I will pass it, see what happens. Well, we didn't get a scoring chance, but he ended up getting the puck back. A lot of text you can read and kind of keep track of what's going on. It does a great job of simulating what's going on in the game, but not every single pass and every single hit and everything is kind of, you don't have control over that. In fact, this is the most, normally you only get the screens every, couple minutes. We've had several of these, just within the first 4 minutes of the game, and that's very, very unusual. So we're going to try and pass it outside here to Bufflin and see if he can. Nope, we lost the puck. Wise takes it over the line, and they have a shot on goal, and we got a save by Niemi and frees the puck. So that was our third line. They did a pretty good job. You can see they've been on the ice for a while now. Our number 1 line, which we had in the beginning of the game, you can see they've now had a couple minutes to rest on the bench, and they're good to go. But what we're going to do is we're going to put our 4th line out, and we're going to put out our number 1 defensive pair. So even though we got our 4th line and our first defensive pairs out, we have a defense of 64. If we compare line 1 and our defensive pair of line 1, that's a 6.6. That's a 6.4. So we're only losing a little bit by going with these guys. Now, obviously, our offense is going to go down quite a bit here. It's a 5.8, and when these guys are on the ice, that's a 6.8. So instead of a 58, we're at a 68 with these guys. So a lot better chances of scoring. Obviously, that's why they're 4th liners. But we don't lose much in the way of defense. So we'll put our 4th liners out and let our other guys rest a little bit longer. But we will bring our number 1 defensive pair out. And we'll play it safe. Chicago comes away with it. Keith chips it in the zone. Eager wins the battle for the loose puck. Passes back to Keith. Now, we don't have much. There's no play in this case. It's just a pass back to Kopetsky, and he's going to wind up and fire. So there's no kind of passing or any kind of decision. We can just shoot it. You can actually go into the options. We'll have to look at that when it's a break in the action. Here we go. Now we can go into the options, go into setup. There's all kinds of really cool things you can do in the setup. You can decide how much play-to-play information, the speed of it. You want it to go faster or slower? Do you want it to kind of favor the home team, or do you want it to be neutral? You can actually have a narrator come in and talk. Unfortunately, since I'm using Microsoft Windows 7, the only voice that I can actually get to work on this is Microsoft Anna. I can't get one of the male voices. So you can decide how the shots are handled. So I've got it set to on the human coach that I will click to shoot it, or I can just have it automatically do it after a certain amount of time. And the computer coach, I've actually got it set up so there's an 8-second delay in between when it pops up to when he'll actually shoot it. How fast the puck moves, how long the video is, pausing. You can actually display the ice horizontal or vertical, and then of course whether or not to show the photos. So lots of different options there. So in this case, we got us a face-off. Our fourth line hasn't been out there very long, but since we get to match lines, we can look at the Florida lineup. If we actually go into their lineup, we can see that Campbell, so they brought out their second line. I wish one of the things that I wish it would have, because when you're playing a lot of different teams and such, you don't remember, is Campbell on the first line, the second line, the third line, whatever. I wish it would actually tell you what positions or what lines they've actually brought out. That's kind of one little minor nit-grit. There is box scores here. Coaching. Again, you can just coach it from here. This is our defense. This is our offense. This is our analysis here. I'm not even sure. I don't even remember seeing that. Here's the stats, and the ticker is unavailable. So we'll bring our number one line out, and we'll bring our number one pair out, defensive pair, and you can have the computer just decide everything for you by clicking the CPU button, which is a good option sometimes. If you want to just sit back and click that and let the game play out, but you want to watch it and see what's going on. And we're going to play aggressive now. We got our number one line out there, but that can be a deficit as well, as you know. You get more scoring chances, but you also give up more scoring chances. So we lost the puck, or they ended up losing the puck to us, and we'll play aggressive again. Taze takes it over the line and fires a shot. Saved. Valcoon kicks it away. Back to Keith. Keith's got the puck. He will shoot. Wide of the post. Florida has possession, but it's taken in off sides. We're going to bring out our fourth line again. They haven't had much time. A lot of our other lines here you can see are winded a little bit. And we're going to bring out our number 3 pair at our number 4 offensive line. And we're going to play a save strategy here. Oh, well, we still got to play, which is good. We actually have a right wing Kopetsky here, middle zone. Must be this guy right there. He's got a 3-star. He's got 6 for inside shots. So let's try and pass it over and see if we get him. We got him the puck, but he didn't have a shot, so he didn't take it. But now he's got the puck behind the net, and we're going to give it to Frazier in the middle there. Nope. Couldn't do it. Florida's intercepted it, taking it back down the puck. Now they shot. Ooh, just wide. Chicago has control of it now. So, fourth line, they're pretty winded now. So, we'll switch back to our second line and our second pair. And we're going to play it safe again. King gets it, and it's stolen by Horton, and we have a TV timeout. So TV timeout lets everybody get a nice breath, and you can see a lot of our fatigue has gone away. Pretty much they have good fatigue until they get about, I would say, in the low 80s, the 70s. You'll see little stars coming up to let you know that they are not at their performance level. But sometimes you need to double shift players or whatever. So after the TV timeout, we're going to come back with our number one pair and our number one defense, and we're going to play aggressive again. Tays wins a face-off 3-on-3 rush. So shot from Sharp. Off target, back to Hossa. Shot. Goes wide. Hey guys, how about you get a puck on net here? And after Florida got possession, Chicago took it right back from them. Another shot. That one's blocked in front, but they've gotten possession. We got possession back from them, brought it back in. And you can kind of see everything as it unfolds here. And Sharp is going to take a wrist shot. Right now it's 4 shots to 1. It would be a lot higher, but they keep blocking our shots. That's a save. But after the save, we've got Sharp on the outside. We've got Hossa in the middle. Let's try for Hossa there. Yeah, he's got a yellow shot, so that's better. Hits Leopold. And you can see now, 69, he's got a star, so we need to swap players out. Obviously, if you do it at the wrong time, you will have a higher chance of letting your opponent get a good play against you. So you got to be careful when to do lines. But it looks like they also sent new skaters over. So it was kind of a neutral situation. We all changed players. Then they brought it in, and we have a boarding call. No, I'm sorry, that's Boland. 5 minutes, checking from behind. Yep, boarding. So 2-minute penalty for us. Of course, same thing here, but now we are going to be playing 4. And we'll put in Bufflin, Frazier, Campbell, and how about that? That looks a little better. Okay, and so we can play it safe, clear. So safe is kind of just neutral. Clear is, send the puck down, and then aggressive is, try to skate it up and get a goal. We'll play clear and sends it all the way back down. So the best time to obviously change lines is when you ice the puck. So we'll keep these players on. That's fine. Horton gets it. Horton is being pressured and hit from Sopel. Let's clear that puck out of there. Clears it out of the zone. All right, yeah. We're kind of in a little pickle here because we've got players that have 100%, but then the player that's with them, I think we can actually click individual players as well. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Chicago is changing line, and Kuvas lost control of it, so clear that puck down. Sends it clear. All right, there we go. They're going to bring in Madden and Kopetsky and Keith coming in with Seabrook. Shot, and Miami with the save, but we got a goal. Wise, you can see here, got a G, and it was a wrist shot off a rebound. Obviously, good scoring opportunity, and scored the goal. There's a scrum in front. Wise put it in that first goal of the year for Wise, unassisted by Saddleberg and Stolman. So, okay. That was a 5-minute penalty he must have got. That's a major penalty, so we don't get our players back yet, huh? Well, that's kind of bummer. Let's bring in line 4 and pair 3. Play safe. Alright, safe again. McCabe lost it. Alright, let's ice it now. Let's clear it. There you go. Alright, so we did ice it, so now we should have a chance to bring in some new players here. Harwilmson and Sopel, Brower, and Sharp. Oh, he's got another. Look at that. Wow. So, Orsland recovered it. McCabe at the puck. McCabe looking to make a play. Pass to Orzel. Orzel shoots. And it's goal. Number 1 for the year for Orzel. Assisted by McCabe. So, 2-0 here on this 5-minute major power play. They can score as many goals during the 5 minutes. And we don't get our player back. So we're going to switch up lines here. Madden and Frazier and Harmelson and Sopel. Let's see here. Not off to a great start here. And continue. Ford is bringing it back up. Knocked off the puck by Madden. Big hit. Clear that puck out of there. Gets it out. All right. So Brower, Kopetsky, Campbell, and Buffalo in there. Brings it back up. And McCabe one-times it. Miss. Another shot. Another save. And get it out of there. Alright. So let's go to our number 1 defensive pairs and number 1 off penalty killers there. Ooh, off the post. Niemi will play it. Our poor, I mean, we're just getting killed on our fatigue here at this point because we're not able to rest. Oh, we must clear the puck first. Yes, that's right. Clear. All right, there we go. Sometimes when you go to clear it, obviously you don't make it. So, and they brought it in offsides. All right, that's good for us. You can see our ice quality is down to 9 now. Shots are 4-5 here. 2-0 in the game, though. That's pretty bad. Let's see. Who do we have here? I'm bringing these guys and these guys. All right, safe. Ooh, he's got a yellow shot. Save. Another shot. Save. Rebound. They would have had a shot, but he was knocked off the puck. Let's clear it out of there if we can. Yeah, there we go. All right. We'll bring in Frazier and Hossa and Keith and Seabrook. There we go. Hey, we finally got our player back after a 5-minute power play. We're going to bring in our 3rd line there, and Keith and Seabrook still, and try to be balanced here. All right, Keith with the shot. Save. We're going to try for Verstag on the inside. Inside shot. Nope, lost control. Horton shoots it. Save. Kane comes in. Kane with the slap shot. He's got a yellow shot. Glove save. Passes it to McCabe. Just go ahead and keep going here. They brought it in, but then they lost it. We'll bring in our 4th line here and play it safe. What? Brought it in over the line, and a penalty is called. Leopold, 2 minutes for roughing. Eager, 2 minutes for roughing. So we're going to have a little 4-on-4 action. All right, Taze, Verstag, Keith, and Seabrook. And we're going to play aggressive because I think we've got the offensive advantage. Puck is loose for Stagg. Passes to Keith. Yeah, TV timeout. All right, there we go, and there we go, and aggressive again. Ooh, and they got a 2-on-1, and they shot, and it's a save. Whew, that was pretty close. Almost 3-0 Florida. All right. Well, played safe. Chris shoots it. Blocked. Lost control, and we brought it in off sides. All right, penalties are over. Let's see. Let's go this, and this, and this. Keith shoots. 6-8. And they brought it out, but then we stole it, and we're going to dump it in. Keith got it, shoots, tipped by Kane, missed it wide. Florida got possession. Let's bring our fourth line in, and our 3-on-3 penalty called. Fraser shoots it, though. It's a delayed call. So, wide of the net. Florida has the puck, and a penalty is called. 2 minutes for holding. All right, let's see if we can do something here now. We're going to bring in Hossa, Taze, and Kane, and Campbell and Seabrook. All right, continue with the power play. Taze wins the face-off. Kane to Campbell. Campbell winds up. Shoot. Campbell has control of it. Send it back to outside shot. Kane has control of it. All right, back to Seabrook. Shoots. Saved by Vacone. Rebound. Kane has it. Oh my gosh. Nobody. Let's just pass it to... Oh, hey, all right. So now we have a different kind of play. This is a one-on-one matchup where we have Patrick Kane versus Jordan Leopold. So we have several choices. We could either just take the shot, we could try to penetrate and get a better shot, or clear it. So you can see if we shoot outside, he's got a 4. If he shoots score inside, he's got an 8. The goalie's 8.3. Skating is a 9, and passing of 8. Defended by Leopold, which is a 6.7. So based upon all those stats, you can try to figure out, or you can just say, you know what, penetrate. Yeah, and we got by him, because like half the time you don't get by him when you try to penetrate. Or shot. Oh, another save. Campbell gets a rebound. Hossa shoots. Blocked. Chicago has control again. Seabrook shot. And knocks it out of play. But we're all over him here now on the power play. He's got 1 minute and 16 left to go on it. We haven't let him ice it too many times, so that's a good thing. We have 10 shots. They have 7 shots. All right, we're going to bring in... all right, continue the power play. Chicago on the power play. Boland passes to Harlanson. Shot. Falcoon saves it. They brought it in, but we've taken it away. Yeah, go ahead and continue. All right, we got another one-on-one situation here. Again, this time it's Nicholas Harlanson versus Radrik Dvorak. And since he's much better chance of scoring on the outside, we're just going to try and shoot it. Fired. Broke his stick. Missed the net. Florida's in possession of it. We got it back. Ooh, what's this? NS. I've never actually seen an NS before. Well, we're going to try to do the NS, whatever that... I think that means like nice shot, nice save. I don't know what that means. We're going to try it. I don't know. Maybe that meant it was like the end of the period. You didn't have enough time. So here's the outlook. 2-0 Florida after 1. Time of the goal, 9:46. power play goal. And 10:37, another power play goal there. What, 2 for 2 in the power play? 2 for 3. We are 0 for 1. But I have a feeling we'll do better here in the second period. So this one I'm going to play kind of in real time and do less commentating and stuff, just so you can see how fast the game is and the flow and everything. So again, kind of less commentating and just playing the game. Toes, Hossa, Kane, Bufflin shoot it. Save, wide of the net. They've got the puck. We're going to bring in some new defensemen. Cleared out of trouble. Florida got it. We'll try an outside shot with Campbell. Nope, Ladd intercepted it. Oop, hit him off the puck. Good. And this. And we're going to be aggressive. Oh, penalty called. Kane over to Brouwer. Brouwer shoots high. Glove save. Penalty called. Stroman, 4 minutes for high sticking. Excellent. Excellent. If we go to our coach here. Do a little bit more. We're going to points and screens. All right, on this power play. There we go. And we're going to choose number 1. There we go. Let's see what happens. Chicago wins it. Keith has control. Hossa, mid shots. Shoot. Hossa again. This time, Taze. Oh, Florida's got an unmanned rush, but we got back in time to steal the puck. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, 1-on-1. We're going to shoot it. Shoot. Wide left. Damn it. Clear the puck. Alright, so time to bring in some new players. Go. Shoot. Bufflin outside. Shoot. Trying to get these long shots and get these redirects in on Valcoon there. Stupid Valcoon. Alright. Alright, so Seabrook here. Shoot it. Shoot. Wide of the net. Got control of it again. Brouwer. Shoot it. Lost control. Damn it. Checked in the boards. Seabrook. Shoot. Ladd, inside shot for Ladd. He's got a green shot. Shoot it. Oh, Valcoon with an acrobatic save. They tried to bring it in, but they lost control. Valcoon is keeping them in this game. Keith with the drive. Wide. Back out to neutral zone. We're just going to continue. Kane, Bufflin. Bufflin, shoot it. Shoot it. Kick save. Forward in possession. Cleared at the length of the ice. Alright, time to bring in some new players. We're going to bring in Egger, Kaposki, and Versteg. And number 3 lines there. Ooh, Sopel outside shot. Nope, lost it to Eager. Ballard shots saved by Niemi. Campbell shoots it, saved by Niemi. Whoa, hey, we're on the power play, not them. Let's go, guys. Hossa takes it over the line, dumps it into Sharp. Sharp with a slap shot. Save, rebound, Hossa. Shoot it. Hossa, shoot it. Keith Seabrook, go. Skate. Bauer, shot. Bolin, sorry. Bolin with the shot. And is their power play is up. Damn. Alright. Defensive zone, aggressiveness, forecheckers. 3, 2. Let's go with... Yeah, we better go with 1 to 2. That's fine. Alright. It's too early to get... It's too early to get crazy. We're going to bring in Ladd, Madden, and Krapaski there. and bring in our second line there. Play it safe for a little bit. We've been going a little bit crazy. Dump it. Penalty. Jeez. Alright, we'll play clear. One-time shot. Clear it out of there. Alright, there we go. Switching lines. Chicago's got it. Clear it out of there. Alright, good job. Just keep clearing it, boys. Just keep clearing it. Shot blocked. And clear it out of there. Alright. A lot of times you don't get a chance. They'll either hit you off with the puck or the cab fires it. Other shot. Clear it. There we go. Jeez. Alright, line 2. Pair 2. Alright, back on the ice. There we go. 11:20 to go. Second line. Number 1 pair. Aggressive. Kane. Skate. Puck is loose. They got control. Alright. Well, lucky for them. Both teams getting the line. Shot wide. Post over the line. Horton drills him. Campbell broke his stick. Yep. It's going to have to bring in our fourth line again. Sopel has it. Eager nowhere to go. Kapeski recovers it. Sopel. Alright, we're going to do... we're going to cycle low. Do more skating and passing. Bring in our number 1 line. Duplicate player. What? How did that happen? Did somebody move him somehow? That is a possibility. I might have clicked him and dragged him over there or something. So we'll bring in Frazier instead. There you go. Host is in control. Frazier. Shoot. Oh. 21-10 in favor of us in shots, but scores 2-0. Let's see. Yeah, let's play aggressive. Get the puck. Kane to Campbell. Campbell over to Brower. Horton took it away. McCann. Horton's got it back. Mishandled the puck. Safe. Offsides. Number 1 lines again. Aggressive. I gotta fix that because it's gonna drive me insane here. What do we do with these? Should be sharp toes. There we are. We're missing Taze here. What happened to Taze? He didn't get hurt or anything, did he? Let's see if I can. I have to drag him down here, maybe? No? I'm not sure how I fix that situation, actually. Alright. Right click? No. Let's see, lineups. Can I click here? Oh, that brings up his photo. Sorry about this. Center. Should be able to... I'm not sure how I even screwed it up to begin with. Alright, well, whatever. Keith with the shot. Shot, loose puck. Alright. Campbell has control of it. We got Kane screening, so let's try an outside shot here. It's redirected by Kane, but not good enough. Kane again. He's got a yellow shot. Just blocked it. He blocked it. Allen off target. Shoot. Penalties being... Oh, come on. You guys are killing me. Hossa and Frazier and Keith and Seabrook played safe. How do you come in outsides when you got less players on the ice? Let's clear it. Shoot! Alright, well, we got the puck in their zone even though we're a man down. We'll play it safe. Oh, shoot it! Oh, off target. Too bad. Safe. We better go. Oh my gosh, are you killing me with these penalties there, Mr. Computer Man? 5-on-3 now for 56 seconds. Uh-oh, green. Poked away. Clear it. Clear it. Oh, he misplayed the puck. Another green shot. Save. Oh my God, for the love of God, get it out of there. Yay! We can get new players out there now. Oh, 18 seconds left. Then it'll be a 5-on-4. Oh, another green shot. Clear it. Alright, good. Continue. And safe. And switch players. Alright, we killed off the 5-on-3. And what happened? They called another penalty on us. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh, we can't get anything going today. Clear the puck if we get it. Clear the puck if you get it. Oh, hit off the puck. Poked away. Clear it. There we go. Got it out that time. Oh, shot, save. It's actually 22-13 on shots on goal. That 5-on-3 was pretty scary because they had like 3 or 4 green shots right in a row. That was insane. Oh, another green one. Ooh, my gosh. They're getting a lot of good quality shots. What did we do here? What are we doing here? Yes, good. Okay, that's the defaults. I don't know why they're getting such good shots. Hey, all right, come on now. Let's get this penalty killed. So let's get us a goal. Shoot it. Oh. All right. What do we want to do here? Let's bring in our number 1 lines. There we go. Oh my God. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. All right, so I figured out how to fix it. Yay. Let's see. It should be sharp. Somebody must have been injured. Got injured. It must. Hang on a second. What was our lines? That's Florida's. We want our lines. Taze must have got injured. Because I don't see him in the lineup here, right? Kopecky, Frazier, Mullen, Muller, Ladd, Brawler, Eager, Kane, Versag, Muffin, Camlin, Yarmouth, and Sopel. Alright, well, what are we going to do? We're going to Bolin. No. What are you doing? Okay. What if we auto line and let the auto... No. How do I switch you out, dude? Sorry. Come on, give me a... So I can put him in there. Why can't I move him into this spot? That's what I would like to do. Thank you. .37 seconds remaining. They lost the puck. Go. Come on. Actually had a play, got by our defender. So yeah, it looks like Dave Bolin is moved up to the #1 line here. I don't know why I can't get rid of the Sharp player there, but alright. Well, third period we got to just... really, I know. Bolin. Please. Thank you. Aggressive. Chase it down. Florida recovered it. Penalty call finally on them. Oh my God. Thank God. Let's go. 2-2. Go. Control. Campbell has it. Hossa, right wing. Shoot it. Off the post. Pass. Seabrook outside. Take it away. Florida gets it out. Damn it. Alright, line one. Continue the power play. Go. Let's see. Let's try Keith on the outside. Shoot it. Hits Campbell. Keith again. Poked away. Cleared it down. Damn it. Madden shoots it. Kopecky inside. Green shot. Get it. Oh, good save. Come on. You're killing me. Third line. Second pair. Go. Send it all the way down. Just keep going. Ooh, alright. So we got Versteeg versus Brian McCabe. He's got a defense 6.5 penalty kill. He's got 2 stars, so he's really good at penalty killing. Just penetrate. Let's see what happens. Oh, he did make it. Shot at him. Rebound. Oh, crud. Let's bring in Sharp, Madden, and not Hossa, Kane. There we go. And Sopel and Bufflin there. Yemi plays the puck over to Bufflin. Slap shot. Save again. Eager, Frazier, Kopecky, Harlton, and Campbell. Offsides. Alright. 16:45 left. It's 26-17 shots on goal. Alright. Let's see. Let's go with our fourth line here. Play it safe for a few minutes here and see if we can... I didn't even see that get blocked. We're going to play it safe again. Oh my God. We're playing it safe. Why are you giving us penalty calls? We are going to clear it if we can. Continue. Cab, shot, save. Oh, cleared it down. All right. Out to the point, shot, save. Gets it out. Sure. Wise to Horton. Horton with the slap shot. Poked away. Wise with the rebound. Big buff. Checks him into the boards. Good. What? Oh, yeah. Clear it first. That's right. Alright. Now we cleared it. Now we can change players. So, change them. Horton. Shot. Save. Oh, blocked by Keith. And icing for us. Well, that's okay. We'll take the icing call. Brower. Oh, yeah, we can't change after icing. That's right. Slap shot, save. Keith, no, Keith blocked it again. All right, now we can change. Brower, Sharp, Versteg, Sopel, and Campbell. That's a hell of a line, isn't it? Aggressive, boys. Come on. We got to get some shots and get a save and a rebound. Nope, they got the rebound. All right, we're going to have to switch in some stuff here. So, low cycle defense. We're going to go with 3-4 checkers. All right, it's aggressive. Ooh, Brower. Shoot it. Score! There we go. 2-1, 12-19 to go. Now we're talking. Yeah, so that only applies to that one shift. So if we put new players out, that's good. That's good. If I save for a minute here. TV timeout. That gets everybody back. 2-1, even though we haven't got, yes, that's right. Bring him in instead. Balance. Shoot it. Looking with the save, rebound. Wise. Come across the line. All right. Third pair. Safe. Stolen away by Campbell. Dudorek. Dudorek shoots. Wide of the net. Chicago gets possession. Still safe. Back to the point. Bad lost it. Shot. Save. Back to the point. Shot. Save. All right. Well, we got a lot of good use out of our third line there. So, aggressive. Oh my gosh, that's right. Yes. Frazier. Poked away by Hossa. Frazier winds up with it. Hossa to Keith. Keith, Sharp. Sharp to Keith. Shoot. Save. Florida has possession. Turned it over in the neutral zone. Alright. Alright. We are going to skate it in. Campbell. Keith. 2-on-1 rush. Oh. Lost the puck. Campbell took it over the line. For some reason, Keith skates it in. Shot. Save. And held. 8:18 left to go. We're going to play aggressive. Chicago trails by 1. Over to Kane. Kane gets off the shot. Blocked by Mathis. Offsides. But there's a lot of offsides. Aggressive again. Yeah, yes, of course. Goes all the way down. Just keep playing. There we go. Frazier in the middle. 3 stars. Islak, take it away from him. That sucks. Yemi makes a good save. Hits off by Kaposki. Madden over the line. Over to Verstag. Verstag shoots. Save. Florida gains control. Takes it down. Yemi passes the puck over to Campbell. Sharp. Madden. Hossa. Sopel and Bufflin. Aggressive. To Hossa. Hossa to Sharp. Sharp with the shot. Campbell blocks it. Florida has control. Sticked away by Sharp. Still go. 2-on-1 rush. Oh no. Green shot. Save. That could be the save of the game there, folks. Alright. TV timeout, so everyone should be well rested. Sharp. And Hossa. Keith Verstag and Bolin. Aggressive. Knocked off the puck. We got it. Aggressive. Seabrook high. Shot. Not strong enough. Out of play. 4:28 to go. Brower, Madden, Kane, Keith and Seabrook. Aggressive. Madden wins the face-off. Kane has the puck. Over to Madden. Madden shoots. Glove save. Covers up. Alright, back to Sharp. Frazier, Hossa, Keith, and Seabrook. Aggressive. Knocked off the puck by Frazier. Keep going. Slides it over to Hossa. Hossa with a wrist shot. Goal! Good defense led to that goal. That's goal number 1 for Marian Hossa. That ties the game at 2. Whoa! Alright, 2-2. That's how we do it, just like that. Let's see if we can win this now. Let's play it safe for a minute. Chicago wins it. Brower to Bowen. Over to Kane. Kane with the one-timer. Shot. Oh, Vacoon saves it. Freezes the puck. 3:25 to go in the third. Line 3's coming out for Chicago. Playing it safe. Doric has control of Stillman. Stillman with the one-timer. Glove save and freezes the puck. 2:59 to go. Sharp. Frazier, Hossa, Harmelson, and Campbell. Safe. Florida comes away with it. Taken by Frazier. Odd man rush. Odd man rush. Rush it. Frazier with the green shot. Oh, Vacoon with the save again. That could have been the game winner. 2:38 to go. Line 2 coming out. And Keith and Seabrook playing balanced. Kane to Bolin. Bolin with a shot. Blocked. Florida with the block. Gets it out. Chicago gains control. Over to line 3. And Sofel and Bufflin. Dump it in. Gain control. Madden with the shot. Save. No, it didn't get through. Ladd with the puck. Back out to Bufflin. Shot. Nope. Knocked off the puck. There is 1:35 left. Sharp, Bowen, Hossa, Keith and Seabrook. Last line. Oh no, delayed penalty. Oh, that's against them. That's good. No, that's not good because it's on us. Horton gets a stick on it wide of the net. Chicago in possession. 2 minutes for Duncan Keith. Holding. Florida calls timeout so they can rest all their players. That's kind of crappy. Don't let us lose this in the last minute. Clear this puck out of here. Wise with the one-timer. Blocked in front. Clear that puck. Alright. We'll bring in Bowen, Sharp, Harmelson, and Sobel. Go. Get it out of there. Hard hit by Sharp. Clear it out of there. All the way down. 46 seconds left. We'll bring in Brower, Kopecky, Campbell, and Bufflin. Horton over the line, over to McCabe. McCabe with the shot, blocked in front. Chicago has possession. Clear that shit. Goes all the way down. 25 seconds left. Just keep the same players on the ice. We don't want to do anything stupid. Hit by Madden. Madden, clear that puck. Yes, and we are going into a 5-minute overtime. Whoa. Heck of a game here. Chicago 2, Florida 2. Overtime. 5-minute period. Hossa and Kane, Campbell and Bufflin clear the puck. Only 32 seconds left in the penalty. And McCabe mishandles the puck. Clear it out of there. All right. 7 seconds, and Keith will be back on the ice. All right. They bring it back up the ice, but Frazier hits it off. Keith is back on the ice. Let's bring in Sharp, Bolin, Hossa, Keith, which should be rested now, and Seabrook. Aggressive? Yes, we got to win this. Over to Stillman. Stillman with the wrist shot. Hits Sharp. Stillman with the puck. 3-on-1 rush. Rush it, baby. Rush it. Across to Sharp. Sharp shoots the puck. Oh, Vacuum with the save. There's the scramble for the puck. Billiard gets it, and we're going to bring on our fourth line there. Deep shot. Trepansky recovers it. Mathis with the drive and a shot block. We are in possession of it. We're going to bring out Ladd, Madden, Versteeg, and Hamilton and Campbell. Go with the safe line here. Campbell with the shot. Goes wide of the nets. Florida in the neutral zone. Now Chicago in the neutral zone. Just keep them on the ice. Skate it in there. Vlad with the heavy slap shot. Oh, off his glove, and he'll freeze it. 2:28 to go in regulation. Eager, Frazier, Kopecky, Sofel, and Bufflin. This will be their last time on the ice. Balanced. Eager, big check by Eager. Go, go, go. Kopecky takes it over the line. Yes, here we go. Frazier, middle shot. One-timer. Oh, blocked. Florida takes it back down the ice. Koskis fires away, but Niemi covers up the 5-hole. All right, back to Sharp, Bolin, and Hossa, Keith, and Seabrook. Aggressive, 1:29 left in overtime. Seabrook at center. Skated in. Here we go. Sharp on the outside. Shot. Blocked. Florida in possession. They lost control. Bullard with the puck. Sharp with another shot. Get it in there. Volkoon with another stop. 1 minute to go. 54 seconds. We'll go with Kane. Sharp. Bauer. Keith and Seabrook for the last 54 seconds. Aggressive. Lost control. McCabe with the shot. No. Blocked it. Chicago has it. Aggressive. Seabrook stickles his way up the ice. Skated in. Keith has it. He's going to pass it over to Sharp. Sharp with the shot. Oh, blocker save. Rebound. No, Florida got the rebound. 17 seconds left. That's fine. Just let him bring it up. Nowhere to go. Shot. One last save as time expires. All right, we're going into a shootout. Believe it or not, folks, this is the first time I have ever done a shootout in this game. So you set up if you go into your roster here, Chicago setup, shootout. So you set up your players. First several players, then if it goes longer than that, I guess you're just going to pick somebody. So we have Kane, then Hossa, then Sharp, and we'll see what happens after that. So first thing, Stephen Wise up against Niemi here. Let's see if we can get this. Missed the net. All right. Patrick Kane comes in. Let's see if we can get a shoot. Kane scores in the shootout. And Chicago's up 1-0. Here comes Nathan Horton. Skates in, shoots. Save. All right, Marian Hossa. Let's see if Marian Hossa can do it. Wrist shot. Scores. Game over. Marian Hossa with the game winner in the shootout. And that's right, folks. Because of my awesome coaching abilities, Chicago come back with 12 minutes left in the third period to win this game in a shootout. 3-2. Total shots on goal, 41 for Chicago, 26 for Florida. Florida gets a point out of the game, but more importantly, Chicago gets the victory. Let's look at the after play-by-play and all that. So the 3 stars are Brouwer, Hossa, and Volkun. We can look at the box scores here. So you see time on ice, the number of shifts, average time they were on the ice, power play, shorthanded, even strength. We can look at scoring. Here's the scoring. So the first period, Florida had 2, and Chicago evened it up 2 in the third period. Brouwer and assisted by Versteeg, and Hossa assisted by Seabrook and Niemi. Penalties. Look at this crazy stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on Chicago. 1, 2, 3, 4 on Florida. 5-minute boarding, checking from behind, bowling there, and the rest were just 2 minutes. Team totals. Here's the team totals. Shots on goal, Chicago 41. Face-off percentage, Chicago won 64%, 45 hits to 22. Florida with 18 blocks, Chicago with 17. Missed shots, Chicago 19 missed shots. Shot attempts, 78. Only 53 for Florida. Scoring chances, though, Florida 14. Chicago only 5 scoring chances. And we got 2 goals on those 5, so... Penalty minutes, 19 for Chicago, only 10 for Florida. Power play, 2 for 9, 0 for 3. And TOA. Not sure what TOA is. Time on... I don't know. Oh, whatever. Star number 1, Chicago Brouwer, 1 goal. Star number 2, Hossa with a goal. Star number 3, Volkun with 39 saves. Other notables, game-winning goal, Patrick Kane. Injury, oh, there it is, Taze there. Chicago, he won't be back until October 17th. This game was actually played... it'll probably tell us, let's go back to this. Probably tells us somewhere what day this game is, but Taze won't be back for a little while. So nice detailed reports. You can see all kinds of great information here. Really delve into it. So that is that sheet. We also have the play-by-play, which, you know, kind of summarizes everything that happened. You also will see Brouwer's scores here. Here's summary. Do we do the play-by-play? Yeah, that's the play-by-play summary. There you go. That's what that looks like. You can send your game data to your your league members, and do all that crazy good stuff. So there it is. Chicago 3, Florida 2. That was okay. That was actually from October 2nd. So host is not coming back to the 17th, so he's going to be out a little bit over 2 weeks. Florida's going to be without, or I'm sorry, Chicago's going to be without, so you'd have to make your adjustments to your lineups that way. Excellent. So there we go. You can see Chicago's winning the Central Division. 1 game played, 1 win, no losses, 2 points. Yay! All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. That's a look at Action PC Hockey again. In case you missed the intro, Action PC Hockey, Hockey 2016 is being released. It'll come out sometime in early September, September 8th. Here's the new features that are coming out with it. Game packages and screenshots, all kinds of information. If you are looking to get the game that we just played, there are tons and tons of different seasons you can order. And if we look, seasons, here's all the different seasons. You can see the seasons are on sale as well. So 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. They don't have every single season in there yet, but you can see there's a few missing ones there. So like the 84-85 season, the 88-89, no, there's 88, 89-90 season, et cetera, et cetera. So definitely worth a look if you're interested and enjoyed what you just saw. Lots of manipulation. There's team reports. There's just all kinds of cool stuff. You can look at the rosters, the standings, the team reports, leaders, database, encyclopedia, rules, different tools, preferences, and of course if you have multiple seasons you can switch between them if you want. You can even play like an unscheduled exhibition game, I think is what they call it. So you can take a game from like New York Islanders from 2009 and play them against the Buffalo Sabres from 1972. So, I mean, if you have multiple seasons, you can mix and match, however. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, this video is going on way too long. See you next time. Thanks for watching.